Kiba, a loyal ninja, is falsely accused of murdering his clan chief and forced to escape. He finds himself transported to a distant future, motivated by a desire for revenge. In a cyberpunk world, Kiba must traverse a mysterious coalition of ninjas and soldiers while facing overwhelming odds. Hanzo's Hot Sushi, a one-of-a-kind restaurant, provides Kiba with sophisticated cybernetics and a refuge to help him improve his powers. Kiba must battle against a variety of opponents throughout the game, including ninjas, samurai, military AI, and futuristic robotic weaponry, in order to win. Star of Providence is a top-down action shooter game featuring a distinct procedural generation method. Players must battle difficult adversaries, find astonishing weaponry, and acquire tremendous upgrades. Key features include smooth, dynamic action, over 40 weapon types and 50 modifiers, a vivid chiptune music, looping gameplay, and the ability to play as numerous characters, each with their own set of powers. Each drop takes the players closer to discovering a destructive power. The game provides an exciting experience, with each loop uncovering ever more difficulties. Feel the excitement of battling for Aeon in Pantheon, the sophisticated metropolis where you must balance your ideas, autonomy, and physical form. Immerse yourself in a one-of-a-kind beat-em-up game with fast-paced risk-reward action, intelligent AI, and strategic fighting. Choose between succumbing to Aeon's cravings and losing your liberty, or choosing independence and losing power. The game has explosive beat-em-up action, amazing visuals, and a unique music. The ultimate purpose is to decide who lives and dies, so determining the fate of the cosmos. Animus Revenant is a compelling single-player action RPG with a 3D isometric perspective, tactical and hack-and-slash fighting features, and linear gameplay. The game has a deep narrative, a crafting system, and a variety of objects with distinct abilities and effects. To maximize battle effectiveness, players must control their character stats and item characteristics. The game has main and side missions, massive boss battles, and lore discovery. The player is Cadmea's final line of defense, and reclaiming ancient blood memories is the only way to avoid unending suffering.
Each is a fast-paced.
Lead your army of daughters into combat, creating their powers and personalities. Make difficult decisions and sacrifice one to heal another as survivors gain strength. Combat is a complex ballad of spectacular acts and reactions, culminating in dramatic boss bouts against the causes of sorrow. In a magnificent tactical RPG, you will lead, grow, and sacrifice your army while outwitting terrifying enemies using the dynamic timeline system. The game has a rich and intricate plot, and failure is not the end. Return with your lost powers and confront a new horror.
One daughter, then use another to push an enemy.
Blaster Master 03 is the next episode in the Jason Saga series, with an exciting mix of side-scrolling and top-down action. Players will go on an exciting mission to save Eve on the planet Sophia, pitting themselves against the deadly Sophia Force. The novel VRV system, as well as expanded gameplay elements like as the dual SP gauge system and multi-counter system, provide for a thrilling and intense experience. The game offers an exceptional gaming experience with its magnificent graphics, vibrant music, and intriguing gameplay mechanics. The Library of Babel is a fascinating adventure set 20,000 years after the extinction of civilization. The planet is now ruled by sophisticated robots that are completely oblivious of their fabled founders. The discovery of a library with all written content causes pandemonium. As a seeker, Ludovic investigates a murder case in Babylon. He discovers the library's unexpected lockdown. There are immense forests, abandoned temples, and cybernetic residents all throughout the Earth. Hand-drawn 2D settings, hazardous obstacles, and adversaries are featured in the game. Demong Hunter is a fascinating virtual environment in which players must kill a fearsome insect known as a Demongs in order to restore peace. Each character has a distinct assault style and set of powers, enabling players to plot and modify their activities. Gold is an important component, since it improves character attributes and allows players to focus on different areas of their powers. Defeating strong bosses grants players unique artifacts, which improves gameplay. As players proceed through the volume stages, they confront increasingly harder obstacles and opponents. Join the Heroes Guild and start on an epic quest to become the kingdom's famous champion. Each quest is a one-of-a-kind story made up of several events. Players can work together with pals or fight enemies alone, or with up to 4 other players. With hundreds of activities at your disposal, each voyage promises to be unique and thrilling. Over 100 unique equipment await your hero, including swords, spears, hammers, crossbows, muskets, magic staffs, and strength. Enhance your castle's old halls to receive advantages before each raid. Call of Juarez Gunslinger is an exciting game that sends players on a deadly adventure as a vicious bounty hunter seeking down famed criminals such as Billy the Kid, Pat Garrett, and Jesse James. The game blurs the borders between reality and fiction, allowing players to customize their talents and weaponry. The game features stunning scenery and wildness, allowing players to participate in all-out gunfights and go on an epic quest as a vicious bounty hunter. This astonishing game flawlessly combines the thrilling mayhem of arena brawlers with the awe-inspiring majesty of classic kaiju films and games. Take on the role of a giant titan, inflicting devastation on the cityscape, or become a proficient mecha pilot, hunting down these massive animals. Unleash the power of lightning from the sky, use a radio tower as a powerful weapon, or even turn an entire district, including your opponents, into a massive snowball. As you rain havoc on your enemies, you will eventually transform into the incredible and devastating monster.
Time to get my game face on.
Bumblebee is entrusted with rescuing ancient Cybertronian technology from Mandroid and his henchbots in order to save Earth's cities from catastrophe. Bumblebee will confront robotic foes in bare metal combat, guided by Optimus Prime and under player control, unlocking new attack combinations and abilities. The Transformers action game has a vast universe of action, boss battles with villains, secret hunting, and relic collection building. The game has open-world adventures, battles against wicked mandroids, and the option to transform between bot and vehicle forms.
Wrecking and ruling.
Guard to the Boston Emergency Dispatch Center. Over.
911 operator simulates the duties of an emergency dispatcher, monitoring incoming reports and responding to emergencies. You must analyze each case, give first aid instructions, call the police, fire department, or paramedics, and deal with problems such as frantic dads, violent terrorists, and pranksters. Navigate through different towns, events, calls, and reports to uncover a wide selection of equipment and vehicles. Get the whole 911 operator collection in one handy bundle and enjoy the excitement of navigating through varied circumstances. Son of a Gun is a top-down shooter game in which players can pick from 6 different heroes and fight a variety of adversaries. The game has a diverse selection of weaponry across 7 classes, allowing players to choose their battle style. They also have the option of using grenades to improve their tactical capabilities. The game takes set on several extraterrestrial worlds, each with its own ecosystem and problems. Insects, zombies, robots, and ghostly apparitions are among the more than 20 adversary kinds that players encounter. Dungeon Limbus is a turn-based roguelike game in which players must conquer a dungeon while growing their hamlet and improving its weaponry. The game includes turn-based gameplay on elaborate tile layouts, character growth through manufacturing and upgrading equipment, and strategic combat against powerful enemies. Players can also find collecting items and different endings. The game revolves on a young lady who runs a secret blacksmith shop and a community of resurrection, where each death produces power. The game tackles the subject of whether resurrection is a blessing or a burden. Dark Water is a fantasy side-scrolling action game about a granddaughter and her grandmother's journey to defend their community from a plague of slime creatures. The game has amazing visuals and a lovely pastel watercolor style, and players must master their particular talents, such as archery and parachuting, to advance through each round. They collaborate with their grandma to overcome challenging barriers and traps, and they tactically analyze the terrain to employ the appropriate talents. The game features a variety of creatures over exotic settings and fantastic music. Labyrinth of the Witch is a dungeon adventure role-playing game suitable for players of all skill levels, providing a rich and entertaining experience. Players may travel carefully crafted dungeons loaded with dynamic difficulties, using a wide range of tools to plot their approach. The game is simple to use, with basic controls and clear objectives, making it ideal for both casual and serious players. The game includes a unique speedrun dungeon in which players may test their abilities and reflexes by racing against the clock. Thanks everyone for watching. If you liked any one of these games, give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Hope to see you on the next one. And stay awesome.
In the face.